once again, everyone, and we welcome you to Ironton Softball. Okay, there we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're not. Maybe we're in number 2. Yeah, 2 and 1. All right, we're good. It's Ironton Logan Elm, game 3 of the day here on Total Media Sports. Ironton, winners of the first game today, 13-3. They'll play Logan Elm here in the final game. Logan Elm was victorious over Athens by a score of 14-0 in the second game, and now Logan Elm and Ironton will play in the final game of the day. Jacob Hankins, our producer. I'm Jason Filion. Danny Lane joining us here for the broadcast in Game 2. Ironton, the visiting team here this afternoon in the final game. And we'll get to the lineup in just a moment. The pitcher is Liv Stonerock for Logan Elm. And the first pitch to Layla Townsend has popped up behind the plate. And a nice catch by Morgan Arnold. First pitch and a pop out to the catcher. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Ironton. The batting order, Layla Townsend leads off, bats first and plays second base. Bregan Thomas at third base, hitting second, followed by Camille Martin at short. Ava Bill on the mound again. Hope Freeman in left field for Ironton. Olivia Wilson is in right field. Riley Coons is at first base. Jenna Compliment behind the plate. And Miley Bias in that DP position. This is Bregan Thomas, the third baseman. And for the first time, and first pitch to her, catches the outside corner for called strike 0-1. Thomas, 2 for 2 in the first game today. Couple of walks, 3 runs scored. Ironton was able to get 4 runs in the fourth, 5 in the fifth against Athens in game 1. Logan Elm looked impressive in their 14-0 win over the Lady Bulldogs. And the 0-1 pitch is popped foul and out of play, third base side. And quickly, Bregan Thomas falls in the hole 0-2. Yet another beautiful day here in Ironton for the opener of the 2026 softball season. Game 3, it's 73 degrees here. Partly cloudy.
If you will.
If you will.
Yes.
Thomas, left-hander with the 0-2, and that one misses outside, 1-2. Logan Elm, impressive, as I said, in their win over Athens. Coached by Jamie Binkley in his third year as head coach for the Lady Braves. Member of the Mid-State League, Buckeye Division. Solid season a year ago, finishing 20-8, 7-5 in the MSL. This one's lined right to the first baseman, Brittany Lane. Hit it on a rope, but right at Lane. 2 up, 2 down. And that brings Camille Martin to the plate. Ironton senior shortstop who had a tremendous game in game 1, 3 for 4, 3-run homer, had a double, 5 runs batted in, which is a high for her. In the past, she has been hitting at the top of the lineup and now dropped down to the 3-hole. Martin, of course, going to Duke next year to continue her softball career. First pitch to her is a little low, inside, ball 1. Jamie Binkley on one side for Logan Elm, and Haley Stevens, first-year coach at Ironton. On the Tiger side, the 1-0 to Martin from Stone Rock. And Martin watches this one low again, ball 2. It's been a pretty good program at Logan Elm. Again, finished with 20 wins last year, at 21 back in 2024. Stone Rock with the 2-0 pitch coming to Martin. And Camille fouls this one back and off the face of the press box here in front of us. 2 balls and a strike. On the mound. Oh. Oh, yeah, it lives. Okay. Yeah. They've got Liv Stone Rock, but it is Sadie Binkley on the mound. And this pitch hits Camille. Takes a one hop right off the left leg. Camille's hit by the pitch.
Ouch.
Next, the pitcher, number 18, Ava Beal.
Sadie Binkley.
That was shin buster.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it takes a hop. That's still going to hurt.
Yes, it does.
Ava Bill will come to the plate, facing Sadie Binkley, and first pitch to her misses or catches the outside corner. Your umpires have been the same for all three games. John Shope behind the plate, Steve Swan on the bases. 0-1 to Ironton's junior pitcher, Ava Beal. And she lines this one behind second base and into right center field for a base hit. Martin scurries her way over to third base, and Beal with an opposite field single puts runners at the corners with two away.
Now batting third, playing left field, number 15, Hope Freeman.
Hope Freeman will now come to the plate and face Sadie Binkley. Sadie was a first-team All-Ohio selection a year ago and first-team All-District as a pitcher. Ava Beal is going to be replaced as far as a runner goes, courtesy runner, Elin Hopper.
Little freshman there.
Quick freshman.
She is.
Hope Freeman, 1 for 4 in the first game. Had a run scored. Chance to give Ironton the early lead here. Again, 2 outs in the top of the first inning. And Freeman swings and misses this one. Ball's behind 0-1. Again, Martin is at third. Hit by a pitch, and then advancing on the single by Ava Beal. Sadie Binkley gets the sign into the windup. And the pitch, and Freeman lines this one that's caught at first base by Brittany Lane in foul territory. Good play to retire the side. Well, the Tigers leave 2. They get 1 hit, and we'll move to the bottom of the first inning. Ironton 0, Logan Elm coming up here on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a fighting.
For Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Bottom of the first inning coming up. Ironton shut out in the top half of the first, and we'll see Logan Elm come to the plate. Their starting lineup, Liv Stone Rock will lead things off. She's the pitcher. Lucy Kaplinger in left field. Sadie Binkley, the designated player. Riley Wolf hitting fourth. Brittany Lane, first baseman, hitting fifth. Peyton Richendaler in center field hitting sixth. The bottom third has Abby Pontius, Morgan Arnold, and Hannah Gooley. Pontius at short, Arnold the catcher, and Gooley at second base. If we take a look at the defensive alignment for Ironton, we'll see the battery is Ava Beal, who started and completed game 1, 6-inning, 10-run game for Ironton. Jenna Compliment is the catcher. Across the infield from third to first, it's Thomas at third, Martin at short, Townsend at second, and Coons at first. In the outfield left to right, Hope Freeman, Lexi McKnight, and Olivia Wilson. All right, so leading off for the Lady Braves, Livia or Liv Stonerock, left-handed hitter. Ava Bill on the mound again, the junior.
Now, Ava, she brings a curveball, fastball, rise ball, and change to the table.
She struck out 11 in the first game.
Nice.
Pitched well. Infield playing in. There's a bunt attempt to pop up right back to the pitcher. And one pitch, one out, just like Ironton in the top of the first. The Lady Braves do the same in the bottom half of the first. A line out to the pitcher.
Batting number 10, Lucy Kaplinger.
So Lucy Kaplinger, the left fielder, will step to the plate. Kaplinger, a junior. Four or five seniors on this Logan Elm softball team. Kaplinger takes the first pitch for a called strike fastball from Ava Beal, 0-1. Kaplinger, first team all-district and first team all mid-state league a year ago. Playing the Buckeye division there. The 0-1 pitch, missed it just outside, evens the count at 1-1.
When Ava Beal hits her spots, boy, she's very effective.
She did that in the first game, and there's the 1-1. That one misses inside, 2-1. Couldn't have asked for a better day to have opening day, could you?
It's beautiful.
2-1. Beal delivers, and a check swing, but she went. So says home plate umpire John Shope. Lucy Kaplinger now 2-2. Beal checks the sign, into the windup, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Beal gets her first strikeouts of game two. Two up and two down for Logan Elm. Sadie Binkley.
The little curve action there was very effective on that pitch.
And that's a pitch, that outside edge that we've seen been called consistent
Yes. Yes.
in both games today. So batters know that. Seeing the umpire in his zone. Binkley takes the first pitch for a called ball, 1-0. Binkley, an outstanding softball player for Logan Elm. Here's Beal into the line, the windup, and the pitch. That one misses low, 2-0. Talked about Beal hitting her spots. That first game, she worked ahead in the count. I think the first batter got a ball, and I think maybe the next 2-3 innings, she was ahead in the count on every hitter. However, she falls behind 3-0 here to the number 3 hitter for Logan Elm.
We jinxed her.
You said it, not me.
She'll get it back.
Binkley squares to bunt, but 3-0 take probably all the way in that situation. And it is 3-1. Beal checks the dugout, gets the signs, into the windup, and the 3-1 pitch. And that one catches the inside corner. I think the ump was trying to ring her up right there. Just 2 strikes. He had that hit a trigger going, didn't he? Ready to go, man.
Almost Leslie Nielsen type, isn't it?
Well, full count. Beal with the pitch, and that one's fouled backing out of play over the press box here. It stays 3-2.
He moonwalks, we're in trouble, aren't we?
You mean Enrico Palazzo, right?
Yes.
That's what you're talking about? Beal against Binkley, the payoff pitch again, and that one is low, ball 4. Ironton got its first runner with 2 outs in the top of the first, and Logan Elm does the same in the bottom of the first, a 2-out walk to the 3 hitter. That brings up Riley Wolf, the 3rd baseman. And we'll get a courtesy runner there at first base for the pitcher, Kimmy Petty. 1 on, 2 out, no score, bottom of the first. Wolf takes that one for a called strike. Beal is pumping that fastball on the inside corner. 200 all the way around here at Ironton. Slight breeze blowing across the field. Beal with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Nice pitch with a little off speed there.
Beal with the 0-2. And that one caught the outside corner.
What a curve. What a curve.
Call the outside corner. And that's a called strike. Beal gets her second strikeout of the inning. That retires the side. And Logan Elm comes up empty. They leave a runner. We'll go to the top of the second. Ironton and Logan Elm, no score here on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers. One inning in the books here at the Ironton Softball Complex. Ironton and Logan Elm scoreless after one.
Right fielder, number 14, Olivia Wilson.
Jason Fillion, Danny Lane here with you. The swing doctor.
Yes. We'll fix that swing, babe. Yes. I got to say something about that hook. Oh, man, that curve was nasty.
Yeah.
Whew.
Is there a change? Did I miss something here?
I don't know. Looked like he's cleaned off the plate.
Well, I mean, Haley Stevens went and talked to the umpire. He then went and talked to Jamie Binkley, head coach at Logan Elm. Anyway, first pitch from Binkley, misses low, ball one to Olivia Wilson.
Well, you know, you're at an Ironton game when the train comes by.
Yeah. I love that ambience, if you will, here with the train and the highway. As you can see, this one misses inside 2-0. Just want some more greenery out there. You know, it's still, yesterday was the first day of spring. I see green.
Yeah, the grass is coming up, so we're getting a little green.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Take a minute. Had that terrible ice and cold and nasty winter. Hopefully that's over with.
Amen. Amen.
Wilson watches this one sail high, and it's 3-0. A couple of softball games today on Total Media. We'll have a couple of baseball games, weather permitting, next Saturday. Part of the Mike Burcham Woodback Classic, and we're back with softball April 9th. That's a Thursday when Ironton faces Portsmouth. 3 balls, no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Olivia Wilson. Binkley with the windup, and that one's grounded to the left side, fielded by the shortstop Pontius, and will have no throw.
Now batting, playing first base, number 4, Riley.
So the leadoff hitter is aboard.
Olivia Wilson's always a threat to steal. She's got good foot speed.
Riley Coons will step to the plate. First baseman for Ironton. She went 0 for 3 in game 1. It was an error, fielding error. And that one rolls up to the plate. Coons ahead in the count, 1-0. The first game, Ironton jumped on top in the bottom of the first. They trailed 2-0. But Camille Martin had a 3-run homer to put Ironton on top. They didn't look back. They scored 4 in the fourth, 5 in the fifth, and 1 in the sixth to end it. 13-3 in the win over Athens. Athens then turned around and played Logan Elm and lost 14-0. Here's a ground ball to third. That is a foul ball. Just foul.
Nice to see those bats out. The two previous scrimmage games, they didn't score a run. So it's good to see those bats come to life.
And a scrimmage is just that, right?
That's it.
Just a scrimmage.
Yes, sir.
Work out the bugs, get out there, and some live action going on. 1-1 to Coons, and she pops this one up right in front of the plate, and running up is Sadie Binkley to make the catch for out number 1.
Up next, doing the catching, number 7, Jenna.
One away, and Jenna Compliment will come to the plate. Compliment, the junior.
She's actually a switch hitter.
She went 1 for 3 in the first game with a couple of runs scored. She singled, reached on an error, also struck out. And she takes the first pitch for a called strike 0-1. You see a lot of switch hitters, softball?
No, you really don't. She's one of those lefties that can hit it to the left side, too.
Binkley with the windup. Compliment takes this one high. 1-1. Kind of a slap hit type thing? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, she's got the ability to slap her down.
Riley Wolf, a step in front of the bag at third, and same goes for Brittany Lane at first base. Compliment pops this one, foul territory, back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Compliment. Defensively, Riley Wolf is at third, Abby Pontius at short, Anna Gooley at second. Brittany Lane is at first. In the outfield left to right, Lucy Kaplinger, Peyton Richendaler, and Malaya Gardner. The battery is Sadie Binkley on the mound, or in the circle, I should say, and Morgan Arnold behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Compliment takes this one outside. Evens the count at 2-2.
Way to hold off on that pitch.
That's tough to do, too, especially with 2 strikes and, you know, the zone, I guess you could say.
Yeah, takes discipline.
With a home plate umpire. Here's the 2-2. Compliment grounds this one to the left side. It is fielded at short by Pontius for 1. The throw to first not in time. So fielder's choice for Jenna Compliment as Wilson is cut down at second. 6-4 on the putout.
Number 0,
2 away,
Bias.
and Miley Bias will step to the plate. Bias, sophomore 9-hitter, had a tremendous game in game 1. 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, and a walk. Reached base every time in the game. Comes to the bat here with 2 away. She takes the first pitch on the inside corner for called strike 0-1.
It's amazing Miley's back because of the shoulder surgery, but she's done a lot of hard work to get back here on this field. You got to love that.
Yeah, absolutely. No balls, 1 strike, and here's a line shot into left center field. That's going to drop in front of Peyton Richendaler. A little 2-out lightning here as Bias again continues her hot hitting.
Playing second base, number 9. Layla
Compliment
Townsend.
to second, and we go back to the top of the lineup. Layla Townsend. Townsend again 3 for 5 in the first game. Popped out to the catcher on the first pitch here in game 2. First and second, 2 outs. Sadie Binkley. Into the windup and the pitch. Townsend takes this one a bit low, ball 1. shading her to pull. Look at the right fielder, Malaya Gardner, well into right center. Townsend, little looping foul ball, first base side. That'll harmlessly fall for a strike. 1-1.
You know, so many of these girls on this team are in the cheerleading program, and they're strong girls. I mean, strong. Layla's a good hitter.
One ball, one strike, 2 outs. 2 on here in the top of the second. Binkley delivers, and Townsend swings at that off-speed pitch and comes up empty. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's what we call all dig and no tater. She got that bat into that, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All dig and no tater. I like
So-
that. 1-2. And this one in the dirt in the other batter's box. 2-2. Ironton threatening to strike early here. 2s are wild again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Second inning. 2 runners on. And Townsend swings and misses at the off-speed pitch to retire the side. That is strikeout number 1 for Sadie Binkley. Ironton strands 2. They get a hit. There was an error. No runs crossed the plate. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning. Ironton Logan Elm scoreless here on Total Media Sports.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Bottom of the second inning. No score. Ironton and Logan Elm. 5, 6, and 7 due up for the Lady Braves. Brittany Lane, the first baseman. Peyton Richendaler in center field, and Abby Pontius at shortstop. Throw down from Compliment to Camille Martin. Doing a lot of work between innings there. Kind of kicking that dirt in the circle. I like the teamwork, though. You didn't see that on video, but Ava Beal went out to pitch, and Riley Coons, the first baseman, cleaned off the plate there, kind of got it ready for her.
Yes, sir.
Good teamwork.
Don't want dirt in them fingernails for them pitchers. No, sir.
All right, so Beal out for her second inning of work, has a pair of strikeouts in the first inning, and her first pitch to Brittany Lane catches the outside corner at the letters for a called strike, 0-1.
Oh, that curveball's working, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Good break.
Beal again with the 0-1, and another swing and a miss, 0-2. Settling in, working ahead through quite a few pitches in that first game. Going 6 innings. In between games, had ice on the shoulder, getting it ready for game 2. See how far she goes here in game 2, and this one just misses the zone, 1-2.
You know, in baseball, they say the curveball breaks a little better when you're a little tired. I don't know if that applies to softball, do you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never thrown a curveball softball.
Neither have I.
Here's the 1-2, swing and a miss.
Oh,
Strike 3. And that's strikeout number 3 for Ava Beal.
that's pretty. Oh, boy, that's good.
Now batting number 30, Peyton Richendaler.
That'll bring up Peyton Richendaler, the center fielder. Left-handed hitter. Senior on the team. Second team All-District a year ago. And hitting in the 6th spot this afternoon. Beal, off speed, pop foul. third base side. Martin gives chase but can't get there. Dollar back to the box. Beal checks the side into the windup and the pitch. Just misses high. 1-1. It's outside with that one, 2-1. Ironton will be back in action next Saturday. 2-1 misses outside, 3-1. Trying to work the corner there on the outside. It'll be a tri-match next weekend. Greenup County and Cincinnati Turpin will be in town next weekend. Here's a 3-1. Fouled at the plate, 3-2. It'll be a busy weekend down here next weekend.
It will. By the way, from Turpin, Ironton native Greg Houston is on that staff.
Oh, okay.
Homecoming. Good guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Be good to see Greg back down here. Former voice.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, it
Tigers.
was. Frank Houston, his dad.
Here's the payoff pitch and fouled again at the plate. So not only we have that tri-match going on, and the first game there starts, Ironton plays at 11 against Greenup. The Mike Burcham Woodbat Baseball Classic going on at the field adjacent to the softball field. Ironton, West Jefferson, and Sims Valley playing in that.
Think it'll be above freezing?
I sure hope so. Here's the 3-2 pitch, and that one misses outside, ball 4. Just missing the outside corner. That's the second walk issued by Ava Beal today. And with one out, Abby Pontius, the shortstop, will step to the plate.
Seems like Ava struggles just a little bit with the left-handed hitter.
Well, the good news is Pontius is a righty here.
Yes, sir.
Get back into the groove. Missed on the first pitch, 1-0. Ironton's at home for the first 5 games of the season as Beal delivers, and that one is taken on the inside corner to even the count at 1-1. Of course, the 2 games today, the 2 next weekend. April 1st, they'll play Portsmouth Notre Dame here at Ironton before going on the road. They'll travel to Fairland April 2nd. 1-1, swing and a miss. Cheese on the corner right there. Beal ahead, 1-2. Looking for strikeout number 4 and missing high with that pitch, 2-2. I think the plan was to go with Beal starting and bring in Layla Townsend at some point in this game. Here's the 2-2 that misses inside and low, ball 3.
They have 2 talented pitchers on this staff. Layla come in last night and shut them down. Scrimmage with Jackson.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Beal with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 4 on the afternoon for Ava Beal. And with 2 away, Morgan Arnold, the catcher, will step to the plate. Arnold, the junior, standing in against the junior pitcher. And Beal delivers. That one misses inside, ball 1. Logan Elm, 5 seniors on the team. Ironton with just 2. Swing and a miss by Arnold to even the count.
That high fastball looks good, don't it? Not good for you.
The old chocolate cake. analogy?
Yes, sir.
Chocolate cake sure does look good, but not good for you.
That's right.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. Got to credit old Greg Wiley for that one.
That's a Greg Wiley.
That's a Greg Wiley.
That is a Greg Wiley. Tiger fan from many years ago. Still current. Thank God.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Beal with the delivery. Swing and a ground ball to second base. Townsend fields it on one hop, flips it over to Coons at first to retire the side. 4-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits. Logan Elm strands a runner. And after 2 complete, it's Ironton and Logan Elm tied at 0 here on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
2 innings complete here at Ironton. Fighting Tigers and the Lady Braves of Logan Elm scoreless. 2, 3, and 4 due up for Ironton. Here in the third, Bregan Thomas will lead things off. She's 0 for 1. Lined out to first in her first at bat. Logan Elm out of Circleville, Ohio. Solid softball program there. Sadie Binkley on the mound for her 3rd inning of work. Bregan Thomas swings and misses at the first offering. Falls behind 0-1. Logan Elm, a couple of games here today. They'll play Monday at Zane Trace. Then a home game against Hamilton Township on Wednesday. Thursday, Westfall. Also at home. 0-1, misses just outside, 1-1.
Those outside pitches are hard to lay off for these girls, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, especially with the zone and you've seen what's been called. And
Yeah.
kind of hate taking those, but here's the 1-1. That one misses high, 2-1.
Thank God the
You good?
Wasper have left the building.
Did you call it a wasper?
A Wasper.
That's what we call it around these parts, right?
Yeah.
Wasper.
Yes, Wasper.
2 balls and a strike to Bregan Thomas, and that one misses low, 3-1.
Only good Wasper is a dead Wasper.
You're right there. Good crowd on hand watching some softball here today. Beautiful day. Had a baseball scrimmage going on today as well. Won by Ironton over Minford, 4-1. 3 balls and a strike to Thomas. Binkley deals, and a fly ball foul, left side, out of play. Runs the count full, 3-2.
Seems like in that baseball schedule, somebody's tried to send a base runner that maybe they shouldn't have.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Don't know if you have any connection to that
I
story.
got a little connection, but
Okay.
I'll just say that the player runs about as fast as his dad. Just leave it at that. 3 balls and 2 strikes, and that one's taken low, ball 4. Tigers get the leadoff runner aboard
Now batting shortstop,
for the second
number 2,
straight inning.
Camille Martin.
That brings up Camille Martin. Martin was hit by a pitch in her first at bat.
Got a good base runner with Bregan Thomas on first. Maybe get something started here.
They're not going to give her anything good to hit.
No,
I don't think so.
She'll put that over the scoreboard.
First pitch to Martin. A little squibber to second base. It's bobbled by the second baseman. Gooley throw to first, not in time. Hit off the end of the bat, and it squirted right, then took a hard left.
Number 18,
Made it
Ava
tough to field for the second baseman, Gooley.
It really does. Have you ever seen that backspin off a bat like that? It's weird, strange looking spin on that ball.
And now it looks like Jamie Binkley is coming out to ask about maybe interference, I'm guessing. Talking with field umpire Steve Swan. He's asking if he could appeal to home. Was there runner interference? I don't think there was.
I didn't see it either. Good time to get your order in for Taco Bell, though. You know, is that a plug?
Yeah. So Ironton has the first two aboard here, first and second, nobody out. Ava Beal will step to the plate. Ava singled in the first inning. You look in the outfield. Yeah, we're just talking about it up here, how pinched in the outfield is. They're relatively close to one another in the outfield. First pitch to Beal, she squares to bunt and bunts it foul at home plate. You got Carpenter and Gardner in left and right field respectively, kind of squeezing in towards center fielder Peyton Richendaler. So you do have a lot of room down each line here for Ava Beal if she swings. But right now they're expecting bunt as Riley Wolf is creeping well in down the line at third base. Binkley into the windup, and the pitch, fly ball, center field, pretty well hit. Backpedaling on it is Richendaler. She makes the catch, but tagging and going to third is Bregan Thomas. So Beal does advance one runner on the fly out to center. One away, and you've got runners at first and third for Hope Freeman.
Now batting number 15, Hope Freeman.
Got Martin stealing on the first pitch.
Yes, sir. I can see that happen.
A lot of times you'll get a take here, take this pitch, let the runner go.
Yes. Get on the same page.
You got the first and third situation defensively. We'll see how Logan Elm plays that. Right now, first baseman Brittany Lane is in a few steps in front of the bag at first. Freeman.
There she goes.
Nope, she swings at the first pitch and fouls it.
Oh, what a jump.
So, yeah, Martin had a great jump, but she's got to go back to first.
I think we just spoke on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give him a chance.
So Freeman falls behind 0-1. No score, top of the third. Sadie Binkley trying to work out of a jam here for Logan Elm. Into the windup and the pitch and swung on. Hard grounder to second. Diving attempt by Gooley. It goes off her glove into right field. One run scores. Martin heads over to third. And the Tigers draw first blood. 1-0 here in the top of the third inning. And still in that same first and third situation.
You can't help but think that steal kind of set up for her to hit into the right side.
Yeah.
Give her a little more opening.
You give her a hit on that, or you give her an error?
Error.
You said hit, he said error.
I'm old school.
We'll give it a hit.
I'd go with that too.
Like to see the average, right?
Yes, that's right.
Here's Olivia Wilson stepping to the plate again. Runners at first and third, and Wilson takes the first pitch inside. Freeman stays right there at first base. Ironton with one run, one hit. There's been one error this inning. Second error of the game for Logan Elm. Here's a line shot into left center field. That's a base hit. Martin scores easily to make it a 2-0 game. Freeman advances to second. And a big line drive single from Olivia Wilson.
Good piece of hitting there.
Up next, playing first base, number 4, Riley Coons.
2-0. Ironton on top. Riley Coons will step to the plate. Coons 0 for 1. Binkley into the windup and the pitch, and here's a ground ball to shortstop. Trouble. Pontius Fields throws to third for 1 out. The throw across the diamond, not in time, as Coons hustles down the line, but it is a force out, fielder's choice. Wilson will go to second. Two away. Jenna Compliment back to the plate. Compliment reached on a fielder's choice in the second inning. Binkley, the senior, into the windup, and the first pitch to Compliment. That one misses outside, ball 1. And you've got Lane in at first. A couple steps in front of the bag. Binkley deals, Compliment, swings, and fouls this one back to the screen. 1-1. They're the cheers from the dugout. We talked about that first game.
Oh,
You like the cheers from the dugout?
I do not. But I coached girls for years.
Yeah. Here's Binkley with the 1-1 and Compliment. Short fly ball into shallow left field. That's going to drop in. Rounding third, heading home is Olivia Wilson. The Tigers lead it 3-0. You talked about it. She likes to hit it to the left side. Just
Yes,
a little
she
blooper there
Yes, she
into
does.
short left field. And Compliment has an RBI. Ironton now leads 3-0. Coons makes it to second base and no further. And Miley Bias will be at the plate. She is 1 for 1 today, singled in the second. First pitch to her is taken. Did he call that a strike?
I was too busy coughing.
I think he did. Okay. Kind of a late arm raise there. No balls and a strike. And here's a ground ball,
That's
slow
trouble.
roller up the middle, picked up by the second baseman, Gooley, and she just tags the bag for the fielder's choice in the out. But Ironton does score 3 times. They pick up 2 base hits. There was an error and 2 runners left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Ironton 3, Logan Elm 0 on Total Media Sports.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Ironton sends 8 to the plate in the top of the third inning. They push 3 across and grab a 3-0 lead as Logan Elm comes to bat in the bottom of the third. Ava Beal back on the mound for her third inning of work. She has struck out 4 in the first couple of innings. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Lady Braves. Hannah Gooley will lead things off. The old Norfolk Southern rolling through once again.
My day, it was a DT&I.
DTI. Yep.
Down Center Street, Railroad Street, rather.
Gooley takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a called strike 0-1. How long do you have a pitcher go in a doubleheader situation like this?
Oh, they can go the whole way.
But they could. Here's a fly ball toward Camille Martin at shortstop. Backpedaling makes the catch for out number 1.
I say you consider pitches that she's thrown is pretty effective today with that curveball especially. Even Mr. Phil, y'all ain't going to hit that.
Yeah.
Attacks your pride there.
Dial that up.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
That's a lot different than hitting a wiffle ball, though, right?
I ain't getting into that one.
Back to the top of the order for Logan Elm. And Liv Stonerock, the freshman, fouls the first pitch back. Falls behind 0-1. She lined out to Ava Beal on her first pitch in the bottom of the first. Interesting to see Bragan Thomas playing way in at third, almost halfway down the line right now. Beal delivers a slap swing. That one's fouled back to the backstop as well, 0-2.
That'll put old break.
Sorry. I think I muted you. Sorry.
You did. That's all right. My wife does that all the time.
The 0-2 offering misses just outside 1-2.
In fact, if you offered her a mute button, she'd take it. Yes, sir.
She would mash it down and she would not let it up.
Yes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Stone Rock, and that one misses low and away, 2-2. Right fielder Olivia Wilson playing close to the line there in right field. Big gap in right center. Pop foul, back to the screen again. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stone Rock, the lone freshman on this Logan Elm team. Jamie Binkley was talking with him before the game. He said they had good numbers come out for Logan Elm this year, enough for a JV team, so they're excited about the number of kids playing softball. As that one misses outside to run the count full, 3-2.
I like that last name.
Stone Rock.
Yes. Sounds strong, don't it?
That's a good Flintstones name.
Yeah, Fred. Yep-a-dabba-doo.
Another slap foul, third base side now to play.
She was reaching for that ring at Camden Park on that one.
Just fighting it off in that 2-strike approach. Just slap it foul. Get you another pitch. Stone Rock back to the box. Ironton up 3-0. Bottom of the third. Beal's pitch is high and in, ball 4. Third walk in as many innings for Ava Beal. She's been able to work out of those jams. First inning, it was 2 outs and a walk. Second inning, 1 out and a walk. And here, 1 out and a walk. Lucy Kaplinger, the left fielder, will step to the plate. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging in the first inning. And here's the first pitch to her. That one misses high, ball 1. Beal with the 1-0. That one misses inside, 2-0. Getting back to the pitching discussion. Yeah, you can keep going, right?
Yes.
Pitch both games of a doubleheader, but early in this season, this early in the season, does that have any impact on your decision?
I think you'd have to look at the pitcher, but the rotation of the shoulder is so natural.
Swing and a miss there by Kaplinger, 2-1.
With her icing down between games, I think she's good.
Beal checks the wristband, 2-1 with one away. And the 2-1, that one's on the inside corner. Called strike, 2-2. Working the corners.
Yes, she is. Very effective. Tell you the one who hopes she goes the whole game is Layla. She likes playing in the field more than pitching.
Yeah.
She's very effective.
2-2, swing and a miss.
Nice pitch.
Strike 3 for out number 2. That is strikeout number 5 for Ava Beal. Sadie Binkley, the pitcher, will step to the plate. Binkley, the 3-hitter. Runner at first base, 2 outs. Beal deals, ground ball to third. That's down the line and fair by Thomas. Rounding second, heading to third is Stone Rock. They're going to wave her home. The throw comes into third, and Logan Elm is on the board. A double to left field down the line by Sadie Binkley. Scores Stone Rock, and it's a 3-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting there. Right down the line.
Swung at the first pitch. Runner at second base is Kimmy Petty. In for the pitcher for the second time. Sadie Binkley walked her first at bat and then doubles down the line. Riley Wolf fouls the first pitch she sees, backing out of play, 0-1. In 2 outs here in the third. Ironton 3 in the top half of the inning. And Logan Elm picks up 1 thus far in the bottom half with a runner at second base. Beal into the windup, and the 0-1. That one's taken for a called strike, 0-2. Wolf is 0 for 1 today, struck out looking in her first at bat in the first inning, and behind here 0-2. Beal deals, and a line shot into right field. That's a base hit. Wilson is up with it. The throw comes to the plate, and not in time as Petty scores. The throw down to second base is not in time, and Wolf advances on the throw. It's a 3-2 game. An RBI single to right for Riley Wolf. That cuts the lead to 1 with Brittany Lane coming to the plate. And we'll get another courtesy runner. We'll see Maddie Adkins, a junior.
Next runner at second base, number 16, Maddie Adkins.
Fundamental piece of hitting there, going with the pitch, taking it into the opposite field, and good piece of hitting there.
Yeah, so many times you see kids try to pull everything.
Yes.
Especially at the young level, middle school and below. They just try to swing and hit everything as hard as they can and pull it, but nothing wrong with stepping into it and going the other way.
Yes.
Haley Stevens, Ironton head coach, to the mound to talk with a junior pitcher. Ironton still on top here, 3-2. Bottom of 3, 2 away. In all this with 2 outs. They got a 1-out walk, the Stone Rock, and then after Kaplinger struck out, a double and a single. And Brittany Lane, the first baseman, at the plate. And she takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Lane struck out in her only plate appearance in the second inning. Beal with the windup and the pitch. That one's fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beal with the 1-1. There's a fly ball into shallow right field. Wilson giving chase and sliding down on both knees makes the catch to retire the side.
Nice play.
Fly out to right for Brittany Lane, but Logan Elm picks up a couple of runs. They get 2 base hits and a runner left on base. 3 complete. Ironton up 3-2 on Logan Elm here on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Townsend.
3 innings complete here at Ironton. 3-2. Fighting Tigers on top of Logan Elm. Top of the 4th. Top of the order for Ironton. Layla Townsend will lead things off. Townsend, Thomas, and Martin facing Sadie Binkley. And Townsend swings at the first pitch and lines it into left field for a base hit. First hit of the day, this game, I should say, for Layla Townsend. 3 hits in the first game. That's her 4th all told today. And the leadoff runner is aboard once again for Ironton. That'll bring Bragan Thomas to the plate.
Just a note on Layla. Her father did name her after that song. She said, what song?
Right. The old Clapton song.
Yes.
Bragan Thomas takes the first pitch low and away, ball 1. The last 3 innings, Ironton has had the lead runner aboard. Picked up 3 runs in the 3rd. We'll see what they do here in the 4th. Thomas 0 for 1 today with a walk and a run scored. And she takes this pitch high, ball 2.
You're not going to sing, are you?
I'm not singing.
Oh,
No.
thank you.
I
Thank
cannot and I will not.
Thank you. And yes, if you will.
If you will.
Or if you won't.
I won't. I definitely won't. Here's the 2-0, and Thomas watches this one low and away. Quick throw to first base, but Townsend is back. 3 balls, no strikes to Ironton's junior third baseman. Now, all that changes if you start cranking up a little John Denver. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
That's right.
Yeehaw.
Country roads.
Take me home.
Here's a 3-0, swung on, popped up, left side. Shortstop Pontius is over, but it's third baseman Riley Wolf who makes the catch for out number 1 here in the 4th.
Shortstop number 2.
Pop up for out number 1. Camille Martin has been on both times today. She was hit by a pitch in the 1st, reached on an error in the 3rd, scored a run in the 3rd as well. Facing Sadie Binkley for the 3rd time today. Binkley deals, Martin swings and fouls this one, third base side. Ball's behind 0-1.
You don't want to leave nothing up for Camille.
No, you don't. Athens did that in the first game today, in the first inning, and Martin put it over the 200 sign in left center field. Martin calls time, steps out. A little confusion there with the pitch call for Sadie Binkley.
She's taking BP the other day and put 9 out. Strong girl.
That ain't bad.
That ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
Have you ever hit a home run?
Wiffle ball count?
No.
Then no. Here's Martin with a sky-high pop-up again left side. Shortstop Pontius is over, and she makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting the pitcher, number 18, Ava Beal.
Ava Beal will step to the plate. Beal 1 for 2. Singled in the 1st. flew out to center in the third. First pitch to Beal, low and inside, ball one. Well, I'll turn the tables on you. You ever hit a home run?
No, not close.
You're a singles hitter, right?
I didn't have. Yeah, I didn't have a power swing at all. It's singles and doubles.
Small ball.
Small
You
ball.
can do that. Advance the runner. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that at all. Here's a pop foul first base side, and Lane is over and makes the catch to retire the side. Ironton gets the lead runner aboard, but strands Townsend at first base. We move to the bottom of the fourth. Ironton 3, Logan Elm 2 here on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Three to two. Logan Elm comes to bat in the bottom of the fourth inning here at Ironton. Final softball game of the day, the opener, 2026 season. First game of the day, Ironton beat Athens 13-3. Athens then turned around and played Logan Elm, and the Lady Braves put up a 14 spot on Athens and win 14-0. Final game today, very competitive, 3-2. Today's game, Total Media Sports South, brought to you by Holy Smoke Barbecue, Ohio Valley Bank, Schmidt Family Restaurants, Sheer Mountain Insurance, 2nd Street Auto, Patties and Pints, and the Armory Smokehouse. Appreciate everybody tuning in and checking out the action. Our first 2 softball games ever at Ironton High School. Peyton Richendaler, the center fielder, will lead things off, and she swings and misses at the first offering from Ava Beal. Falls behind 0-1. Richendaler, no official at bat. She walked back in the second inning. Beal into the windup, and this one misses just outside to even the count at 1-1. 6, 7, and 8 due up for Logan Elm here in the fourth. One misses high, 2-1.
Boy, holy smokes, sounds good right now, don't it?
It sure does. Yeah. Sean and Jay. John Jones. Jay Zorns. Some delicious food there. Holy smoke. Here's a swing and a miss on a high heater. Richendaler comes up empty. 2-2.
Talking about holy smoke.
Holy smoke.
Yes.
Bill checks the sign. And the pitch to Richendaler, a fly ball into center field. McKnight's over. Freeman cuts in front, and neither one come up with a softball. It drops in, and the lead runner is aboard. Peyton Richendaler reaches two-base error.
Yes, sir.
Now batting shortstop number 8.
First error of the day for Ironton.
Looked like a communication
Yep.
error out there
Yep,
on that.
no doubt. So the tying run is aboard. And in scoring position for Abby Pontius. Shortstop, Pontius squares to bunt and fouls the right side. Pontius 0 for 1 today, struck out in the second inning. Thomas creeping in at third. Coons at first creeping in as well, expecting a bunt. And squaring to bunt was Pontius, but she pulled the bat back on a high fastball, 1-1. You got Martin covering third on that bunt attempt.
Yes.
Here's the 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Squared to draw the corners in, then pulled back and cut right through that one, did Pontius. She falls behind 1-2.
That'll take the bunt off.
Still in at the corners. And high fastball out of the mid of Compliment. Advancing to third goes Richendaler. Fastball puts the runner one station closer now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of the fourth and a 3-2 Ironton lead. Beal delivers, and that one's taken on the corner for a called strike. Pontius goes down looking. Second time she struck out today. Strikeout number 6 for Ava Beal, and Morgan Arnold will come to the plate. We got, I think we got a problem with our scoreboard. It's frozen right now, so we'll keep you posted. It's still 3-2. And it is still the bottom of the fourth. Morgan Arnold takes the first pitch for a called strike on the outside edge.
That umpire's been consistent with that call, hasn't he?
Yep, all day, all 3 games. Arnold grounded to second in her first at bat. Now with a runner at third base, see what she does here. Squares to bunt, bunts right back to the pitcher. Beal shuffles it home, and the tag is applied by Compliment for the out.
Squeeze play.
Beal just scooped it up with the glove and flipped it to Compliment, who got the tag on Richendaler, and that's out number 2.
Well done defensively.
Number 12, Hannah Gooley.
Fielder's choice will put Morgan Arnold at first base, now with 2 away, and the number 9 hitter, Hannah Gooley. Second baseman will step to the plate. And we'll get a courtesy runner at first base. Kendra Conrad, a junior, will be on to run for the catcher, Morgan Arnold.
Do you think of that squeeze, Coach?
Yeah.
I know you
squeeze,
like it.
Safety squeeze kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here's Beal with the pitch, and that one misses high and away, ball 1.
Because the runner was a-coming.
Yep. But that's a heck of a play right there.
It was
I
good.
mean, just to come up and scoop it up with a glove and flip it to Compliment to get the tag and preserve the 1-run lead. Here's a swing and a miss by Gooley.
Nice change. Nice change. But it shows this is a well-coached team.
Yeah. Coons well in at first base. Beal with the 1-1. Swing and a miss again. Gooley falls behind 1-2. She's 0 for 1 today. Popped out to short in her first at bat in the 3rd inning. Beal trying to get out of it. At least a tough jam to begin with in the inning. Right here, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning, the 7th of the game for the junior pitcher, Ava Beal. And Ironton remains in front, 3-2 over Logan Elm. 4 innings in the book. Back with the 5th after this timeout on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals, hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers. We got a good one here at Ironton. 3-2. Fighting Tigers with a lead over the Lady Braves of Logan Elm as Ironton comes to bat in the top of the fifth inning. 5, 6, and 7 due up for Ironton. Hope Freeman will lead things off, followed by Olivia Wilson and Riley Coons. Facing Sadie Binkley, senior pitcher. Ironton has 5 hits this afternoon. And the scoreboard says 4, but it's frozen. We're working on that. Try to get it fixed here as we can. And Freeman swings at the first pitch and pops it up right behind the mound and in the circle there. Making the catch is Sadie Binkley.
Had a little trouble with that, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Kind of got spun around.
They can blame it on the train. That's a slow-moving train.
That is, yeah.
14, Olivia Wilson.
Had that slow one moving that way, and we had a fast one moving the other way.
We're all messed up down here.
Here we are. Olivia Wilson comes to the plate. She's been on twice today. Singled and scored a run in the third, reached on an error in the second inning. And the right fielder swings at the first pitch from Binkley and comes up empty 0-1. The softball complex set up here. That one misses high and away, 1-1. It is adjacent to the baseball field, and right behind the right field fence and right center field is the junior high softball field.
Girls are digging that hole again. I see she's a little off balance on that last pitch.
And this one is an off-speed taken on the inside corner. Wilson falls behind 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the fifth. Ironton up 3-2 on Logan Elm. Sadie Binkley from the circle into the windup, and the pitch to Wilson, and a fly ball into right field. Backing up to the warning track is Malia Gardner, and she makes the catch a couple of steps in front of that track to retire Wilson for out number 2.
Nice grab going back.
Wilson gave that a ride. It went traveled a little bit. The winds died down here.
Opposite field shot. That was pretty good travel.
Yeah, it was. And here's Riley Coons, the first baseman. 0 for 2 today. Popped out to the pitcher in the second. Reached on a fielder's choice in the third. Trying to get a little 2-out lightning going here. Takes the first pitch, low ball 1. Tigers finished 19-7 a year ago. 10-4 in the OVC. 1-0. One misses low, 2-0.
Doing ground work again before she pitches. I know that can be trouble for a pitcher.
Yeah. Two balls and no strikes. Coons watches this one sail outside, 3-0.
She's definitely having a problem with that hole right there. That's another off-balance pitch. Way outside. Just taking her off.
Have a little bit of a hole in front of the plate there as well.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Girls get such a drive off that rubber.
Yeah. And here's a pitch taken on the inside corner. A 3-0 take, 3-1. Yeah, it's like after every pitch you see both Binkley and Ava Beal kind of working that hole there in front of the mound, in front of the plate. 3 balls and a strike to Riley Coons with 2 outs. Coons sends a fly ball into right field. That's short, and it's going to drop in front of Gardner. And Riley Coons has a 2-out single. On base for the second time this afternoon. That's Ironton's 6th hit of the day.
Number 7, Jenna.
And that'll bring Jenna Compliment to the plate. Compliment's been on a couple of times today. Got a hit in the third, reached on a fielder's choice in the second.
Really got the right fielder playing sooner.
Yeah.
Almost the right.
Compliment takes the first pitch, low and away, ball 1. Well, you said she likes to slap the ball the opposite field. And
they're playing her right.
They are playing her that way, yeah.
Yes. They've done their scouting on Jenna.
Here's the 1-0 to Compliment. Swung on and fouled at the plate. Evens the count at 1-1. Top of 5, Ironton is the visiting team here in Game 3. Giving all 3 teams the opportunity to be the home team in this round-robin situation. 1 ball, 1 strike to Compliment. Binkley deals, and swing and a miss by Jenna. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pulled off that a little bit.
Binkley getting a grip on the ball, into the windup, and the 1-2. Swung on, grounded right back to the circle. Binkley fields and throws over to Lane in time for the out to retire the side. 1-3 on the putout. No runs and a hit for Ironton in the 5th. They strand a runner, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers still leading 3-2 here on Total Media Sports.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
3-2, Ironton with the lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Ironton High School. Defensive change for Ironton. We'll see Sophia Rowe in right field in place of Olivia Wilson. Ava Beal back to the mound. 5th inning of work. She went 6 innings in Game 1 and got the win. She has struck out 7 here this afternoon. Top of the lineup for Logan Elm. Stone Rock will lead things off. Stone Rock takes the first pitch low and away, ball 1. Stone Rock 0 for 1 today, lined out to the pitcher. First at bat, walked and scored a run in the 3rd. Riley Coons well in at first base. Thomas in at 3rd base as well as this pitch misses high. 2-0.
Seemed like she struggled with the lefties a little bit all day, hadn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Beal with the windup and the 2-0. That one's slapped foul, 3rd base side. Slap hitters getting a run up in the box and just trying to slap it and get on base. Stone Rock very quick, obviously, as a leadoff hitter. 2-1. Beal with the windup and the pitch, and that one catches the outside corner. Even the count at 2-2. Beal struck out 11 in the first game. She has 7 strikeouts thus far, and a 2-2 count to Stone Rock. And a swing and a ground ball to second base. Townsend will field it, underhands to Coons at first, in time for the out.
Well, she jammed her with that pitch, didn't
Yes,
she?
she sure did.
Yeah.
Next up, number 10, Lucy Kaplinger.
I like that approach with the left hitter, with the left-hand hitter, you know.
I was going to say that's a credit to the way she pitches, moving the ball around, getting her spots, and forcing some bad swings. Lucy Kaplinger will step to the plate 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts here this afternoon. And she watches the first pitch, short hop for ball 1. Beal gets the sign, and the 1-0 pitch fouled back to the screen, 1-1. Again, for those of you watching on Total Media Sports South YouTube channel, the scoreboard is frozen. You see a 3-2 score in the top of the 4th. It is 3-2, but we are in the bottom of the 5th inning right now. Beal with the windup and the pitch, and that one hops and hits Lucy Kaplinger. Kaplinger hit by the pitch. She will trot down to first base, and with 1 out, Sadie Binkley will step to the plate. Binkley doubled her last at bat, scored a run. She also walked in the first inning. Dangerous, dangerous hitter. And her double went right down the third base line. First pitch to her, fastball missing high, ball 1.
She hit a rope. That got there quick, didn't it?
It sure did. Yeah, it sure did. Got around on the pitch and pulled it right down the line. And she sends a fly ball into left field. Hope Freeman up on it. She'll make the catch for out number 2 and retire Sadie Binkley.
Up next, playing third base, number 4.
And the cleanup hitter will step to the plate. Riley Wolf, the third baseman. Wolf with the tying run at first base. 1 for 2 today, singled in the third, struck out looking in the first.
That was a big out recorded there.
Sure was. When you can get the number 3 hitter out, that's huge. Especially as dangerous as Binkley is. First pitch to Wolf misses high, ball 1.
Well, that's just you playing wiffle ball. Not so dangerous.
Are you dogging my wiffle ball abilities?
I'm telling the truth. Ooh,
This
nice
one
pitch.
catches the inside corner, 1-1. Big gap in right center field right now.
Big
for
gap
Wolf.
in your wiffle ball game, too.
You're still on that.
Yes.
All right. I seem to remember you had a home run derby at Screen Doctors.
I did.
Do you remember who won that?
I do. It was distance. And you, Jason, won,
Thank you.
and you carried off a trophy.
Thank you.
Yes. You know, blind squirrel.
But then there was the game where we got 1 hit in wiffle ball, and we pitched to our own team, but we won't go there. Here's Beal in the windup, and the pitch off speed, misses low, 2-2.
Somebody got to think, what? 1 hit in wiffle ball?
Yeah, that's pretty impossible, but we did it.
Well,
You play 3 innings.
yes.
Here's Beal into the windup in the 2-2. Swung on, lined into right center field. That one's going to 2-hop the wall. Kaplinger around second, around third. She'll come in to score to tie the game on a 2-out double by Riley Wolf.
Hit that right in the alley.
Yep. So we've got a reset on this one as we're tied at 3 now.
Number 7, Brittany Lane.
And the go-ahead run is at second base as Brittany Lane, the first baseman, will come to the plate
With a bat.
with a bat. Beal delivers. Fastball missing high, ball 1. Logan Elm, 2 runs in the third, 1 here in the 5th. Ironton had a 3 spot in the 3rd inning as Lane swings and misses to even the count at 1-1. It was a clutch hit, 2 strikes and 2 outs, and Wolf goes the other way to tie the game. Beal delivers. Here's a fly ball on the infield. Martin is over behind second base, makes the catch to retire the side, but Logan Elm evens the score. They get 1 run on 1 hit. They strand a runner. 5 innings are in the books here at Ironton, all tied at 3 with Ironton and Logan Elm, and we're back with the 6th inning after this break on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-875.
Brand new ball game as we go to the 6th inning. Ironton and Logan Elm tied at 3. Again, issues with the score bug, if you will, at the bottom of the screen. It shows 3-2, but we are tied at 3, and it is the top of the 6th inning. 9-1-2 due up for Ironton here in the 6th against Sadie Binkley, who has gone the distance thus far for the Lady Braves. Bias swings and misses at the first offering. Fall behind 0-1. Bias has reached base twice today, singled in the first, reached base on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. Thus far, she has been on base in every at-bat thus far. Pops this one foul and out of play. Falls behind 0-2.
We've actually seen more off-speed pitches later in this game by both pitchers, haven't we?
Yeah, we sure have. Is that normal? Is that abnormal?
Yeah, it's kind of normal. You know, you just go with the game, the flow of the game.
You got a batter that doesn't like the off-speed or struggles with it, go right to it.
Yeah, keep them off balance.
Yep.
That's the name of the game.
0-2 to Miley Bias, and she takes that one outside, well off the plate. 1-2. Play 7 innings. High school softball. We're in the top of the 6th. All 3 Ironton runs came in the 3rd inning. Here's a line drive up the middle. That's in for a base hit. Another hit for the sophomore, Miley Bias.
Next up, playing second base, number 9, Layla Townsend.
Again, it's so good to see Miley come out here and play like this. It's a lot of work to get her out there.
She has had a 5-hit day today.
Wow.
3 in the first game, 2 here. She's been on base every time she's come to the plate. Back to the top of the lineup for Layla Townsend, second baseman, and Townsend takes this one inside and low, ball 1. And again, Ironton gets the lead runner aboard. They did that in the 2nd, 3rd, and now the 6th inning. Townsend ahead in the count, 1-0. Binkley into the windup, and the pitch swung on, grounded up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Back-to-back singles for Ironton. They got something going here as Townsend collects her 2nd hit of the day. First and second, nobody out. Bragan Thomas will step to the plate.
Well, that one had eyes, didn't it?
Sure did. Now let's talk strategy here.
Yes.
Are you thinking bunt, 2nd and 3rd?
Yes.
With Camille Martin on deck?
Oh, yeah.
They'll walk her. You know that.
That's all right. Ava Ava's
Yeah.
very capable with that bat, too.
It is a bunt, but it's popped foul by Thomas. You've got Miley Bias at second base. She led off the inning with a single. Layla Townsend at first base. She followed it up with another single up the middle. And here's Bregan Thomas, who is 0 for 2 today, but walked and scored a run in the third. No balls and 1 strike to her. Binkley delivers. Another bunt. Nope. Pulls the bat back on a high pitch. Evens the count at 1-1.
Good discipline by her there. Any pitcher try to get you go after that high ball, won't they?
Yep, they sure will.
Pop you up. Good job, Bregan.
Binkley gets the sign and deals the 1-1. And this time, no sign of a bunt there from Thomas. It's low. 2-1. Top of the 6th inning. 3-3 is the score. 2 on, nobody out. And the 2-1 pitch from Binkley. Thomas swings and sends a fly ball foul, third base side. That'll hit the top of the Ironton dugout. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Did a nice job of fighting that one off. Get her a good pitch here. Bregan's very capable of pulling. That right field's open, isn't it?
Sure is.
Yeah.
Big pitch here. 2-2. Binkley delivers. Here's a liner into left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The throw to third, not in time. Late break from second to third was Miley Bias, but she advances. Again, station to station baseball. 3 straight singles, and Camille Martin will step to the plate.
And they won't be able to walk her now.
No, I mean they could. Barry Bonds drew a bases loaded intentional walk back in his heyday.
That would be very complimentary towards her talent.
But in a 3-3 tie here in the 6th inning, you're not going to do that. And Martin is 0 for 2 today.
They're playing in.
Trying to cut off the runner at home. Martin swings and fouls this one. Third base side, falls behind 0-1. She was hit by a pitch in the first, reached on an error in the third and scored a run, popped out to short in the fourth. 3 straight singles here in the 6th for Ironton. And the Duke commit at the plate. No balls and a strike. Binkley into the windup. Martin watches this one a bit low, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say Camille's on everybody's short list for Player of the Year.
Probably so. Yeah.
Outstanding
Yep.
athlete. She puts student in the student athlete.
Yep. GPA above 4. Binkley with the 1-1. Martin swings and sends a high fly ball into left field. Just got under it. Over is Kaplinger. She'll make the catch. Tagging from third and scoring on the sacrifice fly is Miley Bias, and Ironton regains the lead. It's 4-3.
That went a country mile.
Sure did.
Up in the air. Little bit under. I think that might have landed on that slow-moving train if she got that one worked out.
So Bias was the only one to advance. Townsend stays at second, Thomas at first, and Ava Beal, the pitcher, will come to the mound. And Ironton up 4-3 with a run here in the 6th inning. Beal is 1 for 3 today. And the first pitch to her, misses high, ball 1.
He was very capable of going opposite field.
And again, look at that space there.
Yes.
Between the right fielder and the right field line.
Yes. That's a lot of running.
Beal singled in the first, flew out to center in the third, popped out to first on a nice play by Lane in the fourth, and that one misses inside and low, 2-0. Hope Freeman on deck. Binkley checks a wristband for the pitch call, adjusts the ball in her hand, and delivers. Beal outside. It gets by the catcher, Morgan Arnold, and the runners advance. Pass ball there as Townsend moves to third, Thomas to second. Maybe a little mix-up there as Arnold will go out and talk with her senior pitcher. 3 balls, no strikes. Here with an out in the 6th.
If I'm a catcher and I miss one like that, I'm going to go out and talk to my pitcher too. It wasn't me.
Right, of course. 3-0 to Ava Beal. Binkley into the windup and the pitch, and that one's fouled at the plate. Well, 3-0 green light right there.
Yes.
With your 4-hitter, runners at second and third, absolutely.
Why not? She's got a good bat.
Three and one. With a runner out, 2 runners on. And here's a foul ball back to the screen, 3-2. Caught the end of the bat with that one.
Yes. She just might be thinking about going down right.
Three balls and 2 strikes. Binkley with a payoff pitch to Ava Beal. That one misses high, ball 4. Bases loaded with 1 out.
Next up to the plate, number 15.
And Hope Freeman will step to the plate. Freeman 1 for 3 today. And Ava Beal will have a courtesy runner at first. And once again, that will be Elin Hopper.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 8, Elin Hopper.
Hope Freeman 1 for 3 today. Singled in the 3rd. Drove in a run. Infield is in for Logan Elm. That one gets by the catcher. Coming in to score is Layla Townsend, and Ironton now has a 2-run lead. Wild pitch. Scores Layla Townsend. Other runners advance as well. It's 5-3.
Seems like the catcher's a little frustrated there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. And now time is called, and Jamie Binkley, head coach, will head to the mound and talk things over with his team. Ironton 2 runs here in the 6th inning. They got 3 in the 3rd to go up 3-0. Logan Elm answered with 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. They scored 1 in the 5th to tie the game. And now Ironton with a couple of runs across here in the 6th, top of the 6th. 2 in scoring position for the left fielder, Hope Freeman. Meeting breaks up at the mound. Everybody back to their positions. Freeman steps in the batter's box, ready to face Sadie Binkley for the 4th time today. 2nd and 3rd in at the corners. Binkley with the 1-0. Freeman swings and misses. Even the count of 1-1. Olivia Wilson on deck. Binkley again. Into the windup in the 1-1. Freeman swings and misses. Throw down to 3rd, not in time. As Thomas dives back into the bag. A ball and 2 strikes to Freeman. Senior pitcher Binkley again with the 1-2. And that is taken on the inside corner for a called strike. Freeman goes down looking for out number 2.
Up next, right fielder, number
That is just the second strikeout of the day for Sadie Binkley. And that brings Olivia Wilson to the plate for Ironton. And she takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike, 0-1. Two on, two in for Ironton here in the sixth, leading 5-3. The 0-1 to Wilson. Line drive up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes Hopper. She'll score. 2 more in for Ironton, and they now lead it 7-3. Wilson with her second hit of the day drives in 2. And the Fighting Tigers have now opened up a 4-run lead. Third RBI of the day for Olivia Wilson. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change here for Logan Elm. So while we have that pitching change, let's step aside for a moment. We'll come back and reset things as Ironton now has a 7-3 lead over Logan Elm here in the 6th inning on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Ironton with a 7-3 lead here in the 6th inning. Logan Elm with a pitching change. Sadie Binkley is done. The runner at first base is her responsibility as well, but the new pitcher is Peyton Richendaler. Richendaler, the senior left-hander, comes in from center field to take the mound. They'll put Liv Stonerock in the game in center field now for Logan Elm. Big hit from Olivia Wilson to drive in 2. The Tigers have scored 4 times here in the 6th inning. And Riley Coons, the first baseman, will step to the plate. Riley is 1 for 3 today, singled in her last at bat in the 5th inning, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd, popped out to the pitcher in the 2nd. First pitch to her is fouled, first base side. Falls behind 0-1. The old lefty on the mound. I know you're a fan of lefties.
I am a fan of the lefty.
But you're more of a lefty hitter fan, right?
Yes, left side hitter. That's the correct way of hitting.
Here's the 0-1. It misses low and away, 1-1.
I'd have to say, I've been involved in ball in years, but I've never seen an outfield play that bunched in.
Yeah. The right fielder, Malaya Gardner, is well into right center. As Coons fouls this one back to the screen. 1-2. Again, if you are just joining us or watching and have been for some time on Total Media Sports South YouTube channel, the score bug at the bottom of the screen is incorrect. It's frozen, and Jacob Hankins, our tech guys, and our producer has been working very hard to get that fixed, but it ain't cooperating, as they say.
I think he's a little frustrated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
7-3 is our score. Ironton with the lead over Logan Elm, and it is the top of the 6th inning. 1-2 the count to Riley Coons, and she grounds this one right back to the circle where it's fielded by Richendaler. A quick throw to first base will retire the side, but Fighting Tigers explode for 4 runs in the inning. They get 4 hits, No errors and a runner left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ironton 7, Logan Elm 3 here on Total Media Sports.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
Big news! Buffalo Wild Wings has great wing deals for you all week long. Come in every Tuesday for Wing Tuesdays. Grab the crew and come in for traditional wings, buy one, get one 50% off. And every Thursday is Boneless Thursday, where you'll get buy one, get one free on the delicious boneless wings. And have them spun in one of their 26 sauces and seasonings. Get them spicy, get them sweet, or get them plain. It's only at Buffalo Wild Wings in Ironton. Price and participation may vary. See server for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other offers. Bottom of the 6th. Ironton with a 4-run lead now after picking up 4 runs in the top of the 6th. Logan Elm comes to bat in the bottom of the 6th, still facing junior pitcher Ava Beal. He's gone 5 innings and has struck out 7. And the first pitch to now pitcher Peyton Richendaler misses low and away, ball 1. Richendaler is 0 for 1 today, reached on an error in the 4th, also walked back in the 2nd inning. And Beal's delivery to her, swing and a miss, 1-1.
Now, that last pitch for Ava, you could tell it hit off her back of her hip there. Those are so painful. They cause them big bruises. Sure, that hurt.
And this one misses low and away. 2-1. And a message from your buddy Jeff Eaches. Said, that's not my brother Danny Lane calling the game with you, is it? Yes, it is.
That's my brother.
Outside 3-1. Richendaler a pitch away from reaching base and getting the lead runner on in the 6th inning here for Logan Elm. 3-1 pitch. That one misses high, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. Will bring Abby Pontius to the plates.
You'll not meet a better guy than Jeff Eaches. He's outstanding.
4th walk issued today by Ava Beal. Riley Coons well in at first base. Again, nearly halfway down the line there.
He called ball on that.
Did he?
Ball, yeah.
Okay. Abby Pontius, the shortstop, swings and misses to even the count at 1-1. Pontius is 0 for 2 today with a couple of strikeouts, one swinging in the 2nd, one looking in the 4th. And Ironton playing bunt here defensively as Beal delivers, and that one is fouled back and out of play, 1-2. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th. And the pitch from Beal just misses outside. 2-2. Got that call a few times today.
She lived with that pitch now.
Absolutely.
That's when you go to.
Here's the 2-2. That one misses high, ball 3. Pontius back to the box. Beal into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Battled through that one and struck out Abby Pontius for the 3rd time today. That is strikeout number 8 on the afternoon for Ava Beal.
I wouldn't call that a curve. I'd call that a wiggle. That thing just had a little wiggle to it.
Little wiggle to it.
Little wiggle to it.
Here comes Morgan Arnold, the catcher. Arnold's 0 for 2 today. Grounded a second in the second. Reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth. Coons staying in at first base. And Thomas creeping in down the third base line. Swing and a miss on the first offering from Ava Beal. Arnold falls behind 0-1. Sun setting now. See the shadow just in front of home plate. And the pitch from Beal is lined into right field. That is going to fall in front.
She got that.
Did she? No.
She's coming
No.
up like she
The home
got
plate umpire said that ball hit the ground.
Okay. Well, she made it exciting,
Yeah,
didn't she?
absolutely.
Good try.
Now
Good effort.
Number 12, Hannah Gooley.
Goes down as a single, advancing Richendaler to second. First and second with one out, and Hannah Gooley, the second baseman, will step to the plate. Gooley is 0 for 2. Popped out to short in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth, and swings at the first pitch here and comes up empty 0-1. Beal with the windup in the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Get the sun going down, and you see center fielder Lexi Knight putting her glove up, kind of shielding the sun.
Tough.
It's tough. And left
It
fielder
is.
Hope Freeman doing the same thing. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High and away. Ball 1.
Can remind you the old Riverfront days, don't it?
Yeah.
That shadow would be real significant in that bowl. That bowl.
And bowl.
That bowl.
Cookie cutter stadiums.
Yeah.
Riverfront, Three Rivers. The vet. Swing and a miss
Nice
by
pitch.
Hannah Gooley. She goes down swinging for the second consecutive time. Strikeout number 2 in the inning for Ava Beal. That is her 9th strikeout of the day. And back to the top of the order for Liv Stone Rock. Stone Rock will check swing on the first pitch. Misses high and away, ball 1.
You know, the Brainsbar outfit here just had a piece of pizza, and I don't think he can get the grease off his fingers. That's murder when you're hungry, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That grease smells so good.
It's a line shot.
Nice.
Caught by
Nice.
Breaking Thomas at third base.
Woo!
Hot shot, hot corner, and the third out of the inning. Line out to third to retire the side. 6 innings complete here at Ironton as Logan Elm strands 2. They got 1 hit in the inning, but after 6 innings of play, it's Ironton 7, Logan Elm 3 here on Total Media Sports.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance.
We move to the top of the 7th here at Ironton. Fighting Tigers leading 7-3 over Logan Elm.
Leading off for the Lady Fighting Tigers, catcher number 7, Jenna.
It'll be 8-9-1 due up for the Fighting Tigers here in the 7th. I made the mistake of
You?
yeah, just like in the movie Fletch Lives, it takes a big man to admit when he's wrong. I am not a big man. Made the mistake of doing something that, as a broadcaster, you should never do before a game. Eat popcorn.
Ah,
Popcorn tends to get stuck in your throat,
dry you out a little
dry you out a little
salty.
a little salty. Compliment takes that pitch on the inside corner, 1-1. So I will not do that again next week. Compliment grounds this one up the middle. It is fielded by Ponches. And the throw over in time for out number 1.
Up next, number 0, Miley Bias.
Miley Bias trying to keep her streak alive of reaching base every plate appearance today.
Wow.
All 4 times here, or excuse me, all 3 times here in game 2. She reached base 4 times in game 1.
That's a good day.
It's a really good day. First pitch to her misses inside, ball 1. She's got a couple of singles here in the second game and has reached base on a fielder's choice.
Miley got a little grit to her now. She's a scrapper.
Absolutely. 5 singles today. And she fouls this one back to the screen, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ironton winning game 1 today over Athens, 13-3. Logan Elm also beating Athens 14-0. There's Bias, a line drive into right field,
Does it
another
again.
base hit. What a day for the sophomore, Miley Bias. The number 9 hitter. When you can get 4 hits
From your 9.
from your 9 hitter, or three hits and on base all 4 times. But she's been on base every time today. Back to the top of the lineup for Layla Townsend, who has a couple of hits here this afternoon. 2 for 4 today, scored a run, and she lines the first pitch to the right side near the Logan Elm dugout. Falls behind 0-1.
You know what Miley might be? Miley might be the Screen Doctor Student Athlete Player of the Day. I have to go get her a T-shirt. You know, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Little sophomore.
Really is.
Yeah.
Townsend holds up on that pitch that was high, 1-1.
I was waiting for you to get the Screen Doctor plug in there, but
Well,
it's
you
getting
got
late.
me. I mean, look,
It's getting
you
late.
got it. It's okay.
It's getting late.
Here's a 1-1. Townsend pops this one up behind the plate, and no play for Morgan Arnold. All right. Okay.
It's that pizza. I'm telling you. That stuff lethal, ain't it? Wait till tonight. You got tubs in your cupboard?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Townsend fly ball into center field, and that's going to drop in front of Liv Stonerock. But
she had hold up.
yeah, she sure did.
Yep.
It's one of those tweener things, so they get the force out. That'll go down as a fielder's choice, unfortunately. 8-6 on the putout. And out number 2 here in the Ironton 6th. Reagan Thomas back to the plate. Thomas grounds it right back to the pitcher. Richendaler fields and throws over to Lane in time to retire the side in the 7th for the Fighting Tigers. 1-3 on the putouts. No runs, a hit. 1 runner left on base. Last chance for Logan Elm coming up. Bottom of the 7th. Ironton leads at 7-3 here on Total Media Sports.
There's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Bottom of the 7th here at Ironton. Fighting Tigers up 7-3 over Logan Elm. As Logan Elm, the home team today, will come to bat
Number 10, Lucy Kaplinger.
for the final time unless they can push 4 across here in the bottom of the 7th. Against Ava Beal, who was out there for her 7th inning of work. It'll be her 13th inning pitched today. She went 6 innings in game 1. Struck out 11. She's at 9 strikeouts here in game 2.
Iron Woman. That's a tall girl out there. She's
Sure is.
long, lanky. Yeah. Reckon she's female version of the big unit.
Well, she's right-handed,
Yep.
so
That took that out.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Yep.
2, 3, and 4 due up for Logan Elm here in the 7th. Lucy Kaplinger will lead things off. 0 for 2 today, and she takes the first pitch high and away, ball 1. She struck out swinging in her first 2 at-bats in the first and the third, got hit by a pitch in the 5th and scored a run. Logan Elm 2 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. And this one right down the middle. Called strike, 1-1. Sadie Binkley on deck, and this one misses low, 2-1. Coons in front of the bag at first, and Thomas in front of the bag at third, 2-1. Taken on the inside corner to even the count at 2-2.
Nice pitch, nice placement.
We've talked about it through the broadcast, but she has done such a great job, Ava Beal has, of finding the corners and placing the ball where she wants. Here's the 2-2, and a swing and a fly ball, left field but foul.
Long strike.
Ironton off until next weekend when they have another 3-team invitational. Cincinnati Turpin and Greenup County. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, grounded, foul, third base side. Boy, that was
Yes,
so
foul.
close, yeah.
Yes.
Kaplinger gets another chance, but she wanted that one for sure. That was inches away from possible double. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Leadoff hitter in the 7th. Lucy Kaplinger. Beal deals. Here's a pop foul backing out of play again. You played softball, right?
Yes.
Well, slow pitch, nothing like this.
Yes. Old men stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play some, get some really good players at.
2-2, popped up right side. Townsend is under it, and she will make the catch for out number 1. Pop out to second. Logan Elm down to their final 2 outs.
Sadie Binkley.
And the dangerous hitter, Sadie Binkley, will step to the plate. Binkley flew out to left field, her last at bat in the 5th. Also doubled down the line and scored a run in the 3rd. Drew a walk in the 1st. Beal's first pitch to Binkley is low, ball 1.
Speaking of men softball, our own Mike Burcham used to play on the Art Superette.
Yeah?
Slow pitch
Yeah.
softball. They were good, though. They were stacked.
Oh, I'm sure they were. Coach Burcham had that team. Here's a long
Nice
fly
shot.
ball into deep left field. Freeman giving chase. That one hops the fence. Freeman will pick it up, fires it back to the infield. Camille Martin, but a long double for Sadie Binkley, her second double of the afternoon. She turned on that one.
Riley Wolf.
She'll stand at second base with Riley Wolf, the cleanup hitter, coming to the plate.
Good hitter right there. Got good quick hands to the ball.
Yes, sir. Senior and All-Ohio selection a year ago. Beal into the windup, and the pitch misses low and in, ball 1. Wolf, the third baseman, and 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ironton up 7-3. Beal checks the sign from the dugout. checks her wristband and delivers the 1-0. That one's low, ball 2. Four-run lead for the Tigers as they get 4 runs in the top of the 6th inning. Here's Beal with the pitch, and that one hits Wolf right in the back. Second hit batter today for Beal. And that puts runners at first and second with 1 out for Brittany Lane. Cleanup hitter, hit by a pitch. And it's not the worst thing, right? I mean, you've got a 4-run lead, and now you set up the force out.
Yes.
Possible double play with Brittany Lane, the number 5 hitter who's 0 for 3 today. Lane struck out in the second, flew out to right in the third, and popped out to short and swings and misses at the first pitch. She popped out to short in the 5th inning. Binkley at second, Wolf at first. With 1 away in the bottom of the 7th inning. Last chance for Logan Elm. Beal with the pitch. Lane swings and misses. Falls behind 0-2.
Good to see her focused on the batter right here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get this out. Curve?
On the outside corner.
Yes, sir. Punch it.
Beal with the windup and the pitch, and fouled at the plate. Stays 0-2.
Think we had that right?
Yeah.
Catcher was setting up on the outside part. I'm going to ask Ava what that wiggle pitch is. I can't identify what that is.
No balls and 2 strikes to Brittany Lane. And there it is on the outside corner, called strike.
True.
Strikeout number 10 on the day for Ava Beal.
Number 30, Peyton Richendahl.
And Logan Elm is down to its final outs. 21 strikeouts in 2 games for Ava Beal.
Wow.
In 13 innings.
That's getting it done,
That
isn't
is,
it?
yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And I know Coach Stevens said she wanted to bring in Layla Townsend in this second game, but the way Beal is pitching here in game 2, stick with it. First pitch to Peyton Richendahl. Misses high and away, ball 1. Richendahl, the pitcher, 0 for 1 officially today. A couple of walks. She's been on base 3 times. Beal with the windup and the 1-0. That one misses outside 2-0. And again, Danny, you talked about it.
Yep.
Struggling a bit with the left-hander.
Yes. Yes, she needs to just go after him. Bring that curveball in on them hands.
2 balls and no strikes. And Richendahl, little foul ball, pop foul, first base side. 2-1.
Really a good outing by the junior.
Absolutely. Yeah, both games. And against a really good Logan Elm softball team. Here's the 2-1. And that one's fouled at the plate and back to the backstop as well. So down to the final strike for Logan Elm. Down 7-3, bottom of the 7th. Runners at first and second, 2 away. And Ironton holding on to a 4-run lead, 7-3. Beal with the windup and the 2-2, and that one misses just outside, 3-2. Logan Elm team again won 20 games a year ago, 21 in 2024. It's a good softball program under Coach Jamie Binkley. Beal with the windup and the payoff pitch, and a swing and a foul fly, third base side, and Thomas can't get there. So the count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looks like some of the trouble that Ava's had today is she's trying to push that outside pitch to the lefties.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen her hit her hip a couple times, her back of her leg.
Yeah.
Made that ball go out a little bit more than what she'd want.
Here we go. 3-2 with 2 outs. Beal delivers, and that one misses high, ball 4. Bases loaded now, so the tying run will come to the plate in the form of Abby Pontius.
Now batting number 8, Abby Pontius.
That's the 5th walk for Ava Beal today, and facing Pontius, the shortstop, who is 0 for 3 and has struck out 3 times, or will she hit?
It looks like a pinch.
Maybe a pinch hitter. Jamie Binkley will send Pontius back to the dugout. And who is coming out to hit? Is that Savannah Binkley? She's going down to third and talk to Sadie Binkley. Savannah Binkley.
So we got a Binkley, and Binkley.
Yep. Savannah Binkley is a freshman. Coming up in a bases-loaded situation in the bottom of the 7th, she represents the tying run, facing Ava Beal, and she takes the first pitch on the outside corner at the letters for a called strike, 0-1.
Been so consistent with that curve all day.
That's a tough situation to put a freshman in, right?
It is. Yes, it is.
Not seeing a pitch today, and now pops this one foul out of play. 0-2. Binkley, the freshman. Sadie Binkley, a senior. Jamie Binkley, the head coach. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, bases loaded. Beal into the windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one misses high and away, 1-2. Try to get her to chase that one. Not a bad pitch. Here's so many times pitchers, we can waste a pitch.
Yes.
And you hear Greg Maddox say, I'm not wasting a pitch. I'm going to tell you that's just an extra pitch I'm throwing.
Don't paint that corner.
Yeah, that's right. 1-2. And Beal fires. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 11 to end the game as Binkley goes down swinging. And the Fighting Tigers get a 2-game sweep today. A 7-3 win over Logan Elm. Logan Elm, no runs, 1 hit, 2 runners left on base. They finished the game with 3 runs and 5 hits. They strand 9. Ironton with the victory. They had 7 runs today. 11 hits, and Ironton strands 8. Ava Beal goes the distance in both games. She strikes out 11 in the first game, 10 in the second. She goes 2-0 today. Ironton, a good start for the Haley Stevens era of Ironton softball, picking up 2 wins here in the opener of the 2026 season. Logan Elm beats Athens in game 1, 14-0. And they fall to Ironton 7-3 here in game 2. Good start for the Fighting Tigers, Danny.
It was. I'm sure Coach Stevens is very pleased with the production, offensive production, and her pitcher going the way she did. I'll tell you what, I was really impressed with her curveball today. It is sharp, and boy, she puts it where she wants it, doesn't she?
She sure does.
22K.
22 strikeouts in 2 games, 11 in each game. And I know that there was a little bit of concern of the hitting after the scrimmage last night, that they haven't seen a lot of live pitching. I mean, the weather has kind of kept them inside and not really able to get out on the field that much. But, boy, they didn't show that today. They came out swinging the bats in both games. They score 13 in game 1. They score 7 here in game 2. They're 2-0, and they are off until next weekend when they have another 3-team matchup in the Invitational. Greenup County and Cincinnati Turpin will come to town next weekend. We will not have those games. We will have baseball instead, weather permitting, as the Ironton Mike Burcham Woodbat Classic will take place. Baseball, Ironton and Sims Valley will play first at 10, and then Ironton and West Jefferson will play at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Another long day, but, hey, it's baseball season. We're excited about it. Danny, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
And big thanks to Jacob Hankins. We were working through some technical issues. The scoreboard still says 3-2, but that's all right. It's an Ironton win, 7-3. We'll get all the bugs worked out for our next broadcast. Big thanks to Jacob and Danny. I'm Jason Filion, saying thanks for watching this presentation of Total Media Sports from Ironton High School. Softball wins 2 today. 13-3 and 7-3. Good afternoon from Ironton Softball.